Today we're going to multiply by one-digit numbers. So we're going to unlock the problem. Each day an airline flies 9 commercial jets from New York to London, England. Each plane holds 293 passengers. If every seat is taken on all flights, how many people fly on this airline from New York to London in one day? So we have 9 commercial jets. They hold 293 passengers each. So here's our each. And we want to know how many people are flying in one day. So it says we're going to use place value and regrouping. Step 1 is we're going to estimate our answer because we want to know if our answer can't be way far off from our estimation or we've done something wrong. So estimate. So 293 is really close to 300 and then times 9. So to estimate that, we're going to take 300 and multiply that by 9. So we've rounded this 293 up because it is almost 300. So 9 times 0, we all know is 0. 9 times 0, we know is 0. 9 times 3, we all know is 27. We know that if I don't see a decimal, it goes at the end, and after 3 digits, I have a comma. So our estimate is 2,700 or 2,700. Okay, so now we're going to actually do the math on this question and see if it gets near our estimation. Okay, so we have the 9 commercial jets. They each hold 293. That each lets us know that we are multiplying the 293 by the 9 jets. So 293, so our step here is we're going to multiply the ones. So 293 times the 9, we have 9 times 3, so 9 times 3 ones would give me 27 ones. So I put the 7, carry the 2. Okay, so we regrouped that into the tens place. We regrouped that 2 by carrying it. The next step here is we're going to multiply the tens. So we already did this right here. So now we're at 9 times 9 tens. Well, we know that 9 times 9 is 81. But then we needed to what? And then we add the regrouped tens. We need to add this 2 right here. So 81 tens plus 2 more, 81, 82, 83. So we have 83 here. We put the 3, we carry the 8. Write the tens and then regroup the hundreds. So we wrote the 3 in the tens place. We regrouped that 8 into the hundreds place. Our next step is to multiply the hundreds. So here we have 9 times 2 hundreds would give me 18 hundreds. Then we need to add the regrouped hundreds. So we have an 8 up here that we need to add. 18 hundreds plus 8 hundreds would give me 26 hundreds. So I wrote the 6. I would have carried the 2, but there's nowhere for it to go, so that's why it falls down. So it's 26 right there. So in one day, 2,637 passengers fly from New York to London. Remember, if I don't see a decimal, it goes at the end right there. And then the question at the bottom says, how can you tell that your answer is reasonable? Remember that up here, our estimate was 2,700 and our answer is 2,637. So that's pretty reasonable because we rounded the 293 up. So that means our estimate is going to be bigger than our actual answer. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more practice. These would have been your vocabulary words that you put into your binder when you came in this morning. Place value, factor, and product. So we should now know the meaning of each of those 3 words because we did that a little bit earlier. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice doing every single step of a problem on our notes so that we have that to reference, okay? So the problem that we're going to do is we're going to take 8,813, and we are going to multiply that by 4. Okay, we're going to find the product. These are our factors. Our first factor is 8,813. The next factor is 4. So we're going to multiply those using place value to find our answer there. I'm going to turn this way just a little bit so I can. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply my ones place. So I'm going to put that step out here. Multiply the ones place. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm going to place the 2 and regroup the 1 into the tens place. So the next step is I put the answer and then carried the 1 or regrouped the 1. So multiply the ones place, and then we'll add that and regroup. Okay. Next, I'm going to go to the tens place. 4 times 1 is 4. Okay, so that was my next step. I multiplied the tens place. Then I needed to do something. After I multiply that 4 times 1, do I write a 4 right here? No, I need to add the number that I regrouped. So multiply the tens place and add the regrouped number. Okay, so 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. There's nothing to regroup there, so I'm just going to go on and I'm going to multiply in the hundredth place. So I'm going to do 4 times the 8. So my next step, I'm going to move over here so I have a little bit more room. So I'm going to do multiply the hundredth place. So my 4 times my 8 gives me what? Good. 32. So I put the 2 and then I've got to regroup into the thousands place at 3. So multiply the hundredth place and regroup. Okay. Then I'm going to do what? I'm going to multiply the 4 by that thousands place. Multiply the 4, or multiply by the thousands place. Multiply the thousands place. When I do that, I get 32 again, but I need to do something with that 3 up there. What do I need to do? I need to add my regrouped number. Multiply the thousands place and add the regrouped number. So 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, there's a last step that I want you to do right here. And I want you to go place your decimal and I want you to place your commas. So that would read 35,252. 35,252. Okay, so remember to put your decimal and add your comma in. Very good.